out this year. Got a few new bits and pieces I want to try out. Actually don't even know if there's that much camping. There should be a few camping videos on my channel, but there's a wee bit of everything. Got near out of breath here as it is. Just walking up here. But it's quite early. And I'm just going to take my time until I get up there. But maybe not talk too much until I get up there. I'm sure the wind's quite bad. So just spin round. Well, I'll just spin around, show you where I'm going, and then that's about it. And I suppose anybody who's been up to the mournes or who's camped up here will know it anyway, but I'm not going up anywhere high because, as I say, this is the first time out this year, and just not sure if my legs would be up to it or not. Probably would, like, if I took my time, but not today. I don't think anyway. Well, I've got a wee plan. We're sort of half want to go, so I'll show you around where I am. So just heading through the magic gate to the kingdom. Open that up. Close that up behind me. Closed. Aye, so that's me just heading up the on a long path here, on a long valley, whatever you want to call it. It's all cloudy or misty, whatever you want. We can't really see at the top of it yet anyway, but I wasn't for going up there. My plan is to go up to up past the long forest, where I've camped there before the very first time, no, second time, but aye, up around, up past on long forest and up to the blue lough, and see if we can find a wee spot around the blue lough. Really sorry if this wind is annoying, but can't do much about it. I don't have any of them wireless microphones or anything. So I'm heading up here now, just take my time. It's fairly flat the way up here, the wee lough, or the blue lough. So not a big lot of time, but if there's no spot up there, if it's too wet, it's going to rain quite heavy the last 2 or 3 days. So if I can't get a spot up there, I might just have to come back and go into the long forest or something. But we'll see what happens when we get up there. And I have a few different bits and pieces I want to try out. And what else? I never weighed the rucksack before I came. Like, it's always quite heavy. I don't know, this is an 80 litre plus or something. God, I don't know, I see people getting them into 40s and maybe below that. Like, it's more or less summertime and this thing's packed. Like, you're a wee bit more room in it, but not much. There's no way I could get into a 40 or a 45. Or, I suppose it makes it handier packed up, but anyway, I was going to say take a guess how heavy it is, but because I never weighed it anyway. It's probably in around about 14 or 15, but sure, it could be anything. So we'll see when we get up there anyway. Also, I forgot to say that it gives, well, it's raining a wee bit in the way up, but thankfully it's not now, but it gives showers today. I don't know, it could be heavy, I don't know what way they're going to be, but I never put the rain cover on the rucksack for no other reason other than I forgot. It's like just in the bottom, but I could take it off and zip it up, but it's not raining at the minute. I'll just take a chance. From that wee car park up to here to the blue lough, probably about half an hour or maybe just over that. It's no panic, so we'll just see how it goes. So that's just me up at the wee long forest campsite bit now. It actually only took me 20 minutes to walk in there from the car. I suppose that's not too bad. Looks good in there. Like, actually looks class in there. If up here I can't get a space, then I'm going to go in there. There's the stile into there. Should we walk over there? I would near go in there, you know, but I've already camped in there I want to try somewhere different. But if up here it's too wet or anything, then I'm going down in there. The only thing about in there is, and I was guilty of it myself one time, the time I did camp there, a lot of people have lit fires. There's quite a bit of mess in there. Although from here it looks like it's fairly cleaned up, not too bad, but when you're in there I'm sure it's quite bad. The time I did light the fire, believe it or not, I did leave it the way I found it, completely spotless. But I wouldn't light a fire again anyway. Well, especially up here after that big fire the last time, I wouldn't do it, but I just wouldn't do it again anyway. It's nearly not worth it, you know. It's too much mess and it ruins the place and all. And no, if you're leaving no trace, you're better off not doing it. So that's a lesson I've learned myself the hard way, but I know now not to do it. But in there it doesn't look too bad at the minute. There's plenty of spots, and then there's the view. But it's an option, like, if up here's not any good, but we'll go on head up here and see what it's like. But I know we'll come back down there. So about 20 minutes walks in there, not too bad. So just head back out onto the trail. I think it's about the same again up the wee lough. Slight bit of climbing now, but nothing too major. Well, it's very early in the day. If it clears up later on and I'm feeling like it, I might even take it down to opinion, but I would say the chances of that happening are slim to none. So I'll plough on here, and when we get up to the I think you call it the wee lough, the blue lough, we'll see what the crack is. Have to navigate this bit of stream. Somebody just ended up cleaning it, but not too bad. Right, so head up. But now, I'm actually not sure how far it is. I know it's not that far. Right, see what the crack is when we get up there. Just crossed the Mississippi there. Great views, even if you can't see up the road, at least you can see down. Rippy enough getting across that. Not too bad. Got wee boots on. Good job, you didn't need them. So, heading on ahead up here now. So that's me up to the blue lough now, and the rain has just come on. Hopefully I cleaned it a wee bit. It's not too heavy yet, but I think should be heavy showers or something, but you can see nothing there, but never know, might clear in a while. But the plan is here now, just going to set up camp over here, hopefully somewhere. I don't really know where, because I haven't been up here before. Up walking, but not really looking for camping spots. But anyway, I'm completely out of breath. Cracked. Got a wee flat walk. Me talking about doing steep pinion. No, we'll give that a miss today. This here looks quite good here. Just hoping it doesn't flood. I think this patch here, do me with it. It's maybe a wee bit. Maybe a wee bit too wet there. If you had been up here last week, that would have been grand. I think that might be just a wee touch too wet. Let's see what else there is about over here. Sort of don't want right on the path either, like, if I can help it. What's over here? Seems to be some kind of, maybe that wee bit there would do, if we could get a wee bit there. Looks to be a wee bit higher. I would settle for that now if that was dry. That's not too bad, is it? It's just getting her pegged out there on the. I think I'll go for that. Hoping that there's not much more. Should I go back up here? So I'm just trying to find a spot here. Just need to be careful because it's very mushy. Oh, like there. I freaking lost a boot. Very handy trying to find it. Somewhere. I think somewhere like there would do. That's not too bad there, is it? Where is it? That's a swamp. Green nuts. I think there's alright. I'm gonna go for here. Let's just see what that's like. Aye, there, right there. That's the spot. So there it is. Pull up. New grind anchors. Still the ground. The front one's not in the best, but fix it in a wee minute. But steady as a rock. Sitting level enough there, like. It's just the only bit is around here. It looks to be. I don't think there'll be any water coming down that. Probably just the way it's sitting. Should be grand. There's the wee pit, sir. So now I just need to get it loaded up, everything. Now just to get her loaded up with different bits and pieces. Hopefully I have brought the right pump, which I'm sure I did. Hopefully I brought the pump even. I'm just seeing how it opened the last time. God, where's that pump? Oh no. So, here's that. Where are we now? Like, that wasn't that hard of a walk in by any stretch of the imagination. But this wee pump is a godsend. Simple. You just click her on and that's it. Like, this is one of the bits I used to hate the most about camping. When you'd walk the whole way up here, or wherever you're going, and then start in and pump up, it used to drive me crazy. So this wee pump is a brilliant job. Yeah, and it's really good too. It's really good too for deflating it in the morning, so that you can get in, so it fits into your pack size brilliant, and that'll make that hard at the road. I don't even need to put a breath in that. As you say, just give her, what is that? Give her now a wee minute or two yet. That's more or less it now. Just give it a. You see it's starting to pop out a bit. And that's that done. That's a perfect job there. Perfect hard. So can't fault that. So spin this back around. Pigs and tempeh. Show you this all in a minute. Right, we'll get all this in a minute. Let's see. Pillow. That's again. It's a good job. Very simple, yet very effective. Just on my own. Oh, can you hear me whenever I sing? Just on my own today. On my own most of these times. So yeah, let's see. Could have blew that up. I have that there. Right. This is another new, not the sleeping bag, but this is another new accessory. It's not a compressed down bag, it's just a dry stuff sack to put the sleeping bag in. But copied that off another YouTuber, just like everything else, but I don't know if I like it or not, to be honest with you. He can squash his way down to nothing, but as you can see there, that took up, well, oh, takes up a bit of room, but sure. I do have room anyway, don't we? I just want to keep that there. Oh yes, there's the rain on just in time. So I can bring this in though. Let's take the water in there. There. Alright, what else in here? Stool. And that's really it. Just going to put that, and that back in there for now. And then set that over there. Set that over there. Now I'm going to have to move you, Mr. Cameraman, because that's where the rucksack's going down there. So, lift you. Yes, hold on to turn you off a minute. Just beat the rain up and no more. Brilliant. So, we're just going to get in here. Something actually went well for a change. So beat the rain on the way up. I'm getting soaked a wee touch here, not much. Just going to show you what I have. Forgot the wee sit mat, but it's not the end of the world. I have a stool there. Get that set up then. That's an dry stuff sack for the tent in the morning. That's just what it is. There's some gas, a couple of wee bottles of water, wee fancy Nalgeline bottles or whatever the frig they're called. Hat, tissues, got these. Just gonna buy one of these every time I go. Handy like. That torch, copied another wild camper with that. That's going to go up there. That's a great wee light. Got that in Screwfix, only a tenner. It was actually AMC Outdoors. Stole that off Adam's channel, so shout out to him if he's watching, although he'll probably not be. And then there's my new wee jet boiled stove that I've used once. There's a small gas in that, but not much. Well, it's nearly done, so that's why I brought that wee spare. Alright. There's what we have for dindins. Don't know what that'll be like, never tried that before. Cycling gloves that'll top camping. Keep it warm if nothing else. And then the snacks. Got a popcorn. 3 Beckies. Got a Monster. 2 dime bars. And that. So, all very good. Right, I'll just leave that bag there, and then I'll put that all in a minute when I show you. I'm going to show you out here. And then take a wee break from it. There's where I was going to bring a wee mat for it to go there, but not matter. Let's say then ground anchors. A couple of them need tidied up a wee bit, but by and large they'll be alright. So, there's the view. I'll just walk up behind the tent to show you what it's like from the back. So actually not that bad of a day. Oh, I forgot to show you there. I brought a pair of shorts. Just that back bit looked a bit dodgy. Hopefully the rain doesn't come that road. But that's me. Brought a wee towel and a pair of shorts in case I feel really brave and feel like going like for a dip, but nah, I doubt it. Right, so that's me for a minute. Tidied up the gay line and ground anchors, or something they're called, ground anchors. Seemed to be a good job, seemed to be holding better than them wee pegs you get with the tent. And then there's where I am there, just right in front of the wee blue lock. As I say, I brought a wee towel on a pair of shorts. If I feel brave I might take a wee dip. It's not the... I should have maybe put it up there, but I'm happy enough. The best thing about it is, it's all to myself. There's absolutely nobody about whatsoever. So I'm just going to take a wee walk over towards the path and see if I can get a snapshot sent, because there's minus signal where I am there. Well, I think I was trying to sleep there for all of 2 seconds, but I was just laying there, just drifting, as to talk about, listening to the rain off the tent. It's just so relaxing. Got my wee clothesline. I poked them hats up there. They're not even that bad, but somewhere to put them. And the pooch and all are there, but I could just lie here all day listening to it. So relaxing. So, slight update on the weather, and it's good news. She's clearing, boys. Starting to see a wee bit more now. I reckon another half an hour, we're going to have some top views. Brilliant. Still haven't made up my mind when I'm getting into that yet or not for a dip. I don't think so. Aye, wee jet boil stove. It's the cheapest jet boil I think you can get, but it is brilliant, like. My last wee stove was dead on, but this is a lot faster and stuff, so I like it. I just don't screw. I don't know how to screw it off. You know, whenever obviously it's heated up, but I don't mind. I just tip it in with the gas and all still on it. I suppose that's just as handy. So I'm gonna have this and a wee bar of chocolate, and then just chilling in the tent. It's cold out there, like, there's no doubt about it. It's fine day. There's the wee stool. Here's the cabin. Don't have that. It's a wee bit of a mess, but we're good. I think you have to leave this sitting 15 minutes or so. Probably would have got away with camping there. Well, you mightn't have. It's very mushy. Quite spot all the same. We'll get this meal made and then we'll go and make a lot of photographs. Or take a lot of photographs. Possibly a wee touch too much water in there. This is my first time trying any of these dehydrated meals, so I'll give her an rumble for another 5 minutes and then I'm not going to record me eating it. I don't think anybody likes to watch anybody eating anything. Well, I definitely don't like to record eating anything, but give it another 5 minutes and then I'll eat it and I'll give you the verdict. See what it's like. That chili con carne thing out there wasn't bad, like, wouldn't say it was great either. It wasn't bad, like, it is what it is at the end of the day. But the only other meals like that I've tried, well, similar to them, is the Wayfarer ones or whatever you call them, but they're like, you know, the wet ones. I think they might be slightly better, or there's a couple more different ones. I've got an adventure voyage one, chicken curry in the house, and then there's a few other different makes, but it wasn't bad. I would say it was about tell you what, when it lacked for in taste, there was plenty of it. Surprised how much was in that wee pouch, but I filled me up and it was nice and warm. I can't really fault it, I suppose. And like, when you're up here, as I mentioned before, I can't really cook steaks and all. Then when you go into that boy, you have to bring a lot more stuff with you. So no, I would bring it again, but I would try different ones first, but I wouldn't rule that one out. I'll say a 6. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Not bad. Maybe I put a wee bit much water in too, but sure. Just brilliant. Sorry for the hiccups. It's just so brilliant because I just don't set up. Leave that wee bit open for her. It's just so brilliant because even though it's probably not really raining heavy out there, when you're in here, you're just so snug as a bug, or whatever that saying is. And you just come in, just relax. I tried to tidy up a wee bit and stuff there. Put the shoes and stuff and wee bits and pieces out there and around there, but I'm really enjoying it. And I'll tell you the truth, I think one goes over here for an hour or two. So you'd be glad to know if I went to sleep. instead of making this video. I'm going to have to trim this way down or nobody's going to watch it. But, we'll see. We'll go for a wee nap here anyway. So I was hoping to get out for a few night photos later on, but if you can see the clouds are coming back down, and then it looks to me like that rain's on for the night. So I'm just gonna cozy into the tent for the night, and that's about it. Looks to me like that's on for the night. You can see it's quite bad there. Well, would be if you're out there, but it's grand in here. So I'll just make shelter, and I can't pick up any radio stations, but if songs on my phone there, I'll just listen to them and just chill out for a while, and then hopefully get a good night's sleep. Not a bad wee first camp of the year now, I must say. I've enjoyed it. I have. Quite a wee, no, I wouldn't say a major jaunt, like, but quite far away from the car from my first one of the year, so I'm happy with that. Yeah. That rain's going to come on more now, so I'm just going to zip this up. Well, I'm actually just going to keep that down and just look at it for a wee while, and then you see, you see it there brightening up a wee bit, can't you? Does a good job, like. Don't really need it yet, but anyway, I doubt there'll be much more to see tonight, but sure, if there is, I'll show you. It'll probably just be the rain or something. Sure. And then I'll hopefully get a good night's sleep, but we'll just take it as it comes. I think I said that already, but if I have, sorry. Okay, so not much has changed there this last couple of hours. The rain has come on a lot more, just steady rain. I was looking to go out and try and get a couple of night photos just on the phone, but I'll just forget about that idea for now. There's always next time. Where I'm put the tent up, I suppose you've seen it earlier. The water's starting to come up around a wee bit. I'll be fine for the night, but I'm going to get into bed here now. There's not really much to see out there more than what I've already showed you, so just going to get into bed now. I never got shown you my wee light, but sure, if I wake up early enough in the morning I might show you it or something. But so that's pretty much it, and it's night for me, and I'll see you in the morning. All been well. Ten past 10, say. It's always this time of night I always get a wee bit, I don't mind, a wee bit scared of my own like, but hopefully everything's okay. Hopefully everything's okay. She's just getting a bit of a battering. Let's hope it ain't. Let's hope it's all grand in the morning. There's no water coming in. I give her an odd check there. There's no water. Got a bathtub floor and also should be grand, should be grand. The guy lines were all tied on it before it started, so it should be fine. It should be. Will be grand. God knows what it's going to be like when I get out there in the morning. Could be an awful puddle. Right, I'm definitely way to sleep this time. I just wanted to let you know about the wind and the rain. I've had a wee quick check on the weather forecast there, and it gives it to go over at around 12ish, so hopefully it does. Night night. So that's me up first light. Even though I'm showing you this with a torch, I don't know. Hope you can make it out. Remember I showed you the heavy rain last night? Look at me. This is well flooded. So there's a wee lesson for me. Like that was dried up whenever I came, and now look at that, completely swamped. So I'm going to get this packed up fairly quick. It's a swamp. So the plan is to get this down as quick as possible. So I'll bring it back in. So more or less just 5 o'clock. Forget about it. There's where I camped there. Slightly earlier departure than planned. There's absolutely no mess. Just got slightly flooded out. See the bubbles and stuff coming in there, but didn't go into the tent. But it was underneath it. So that only bathtub floor, whatever you call it, done a good job. But it was just underneath the tent, and I could hear it running somewhere. I got out, checked it. It's up there. Oh, it's running from up there. But there's more water coming down, you think, but that's for the heavy rain last night. But as you can see, well, actually you can't see, I don't think, but there's no trace whatsoever, absolutely none. And then that's just me on the way back to car now. That's my wee rubbish bag. So all's left for me to do, scoop that up and walk down to the car, and hopefully I haven't forgot anything. So that's just coming back across where I walked yesterday. Remember I was saying about going to camp here. Just want to see how mushy it ended up. God, there was some, I know I've said 101 times, some really heavy rain. Oh God, this would have been a disaster. Like. No, so lesson learned there, to always keep back, even if it's a wee bit mushy. I know it did give rain, but I didn't think it was going to be as bad as what that was. But typical Northern Ireland, isn't it? But sure, I enjoyed it now, so I did. It was just over there. Didn't get that many good photographs yesterday because the mist was quite low all day. But like I stayed on, so I have about a 45-minute walk back to the car. I think it took me 42 to be precise yesterday to walk up, but I'll just take it out my leisure here. Sure, I'm in no panic. Okay. I don't know if we'll see any walkers or not. Might get one or two out early, but sure, we'll see. How class is that, like? So nice. The sun is just coming up. I literally have the whole place to myself. It's class. I'm just heading down there. I'm not videoing because you just need to be careful with your step. So, aye, looks really well. The path, bumpy enough, but that's class if you ask me. Well, there's definitely more water coming down this now than there was yesterday. And I'm going to try and get across it, video myself, which, let's be honest, can go badly wrong. Get a wet one of these, you're fucked. What's up in there? Oh! The main thing is, where do you go from here? I'm gonna have to make my way over here. Careful that they're not slippy, which they are. Hold on, I have to go zip that hand. I'm across. They think I made hard work out of that. Oh, so I just wanted to try to be as cocky and went across that without videoing. I think it would have been a whole lot handier. Hold on, and I need to get across again. Do you? I think I can reach there. That's me over now. That's me now. Well, not that I'm any real expert, like, but with common sense will tell you, just watch them slabs if you're walking on them, because I'm sure if they're wet they're going to be like a ball. But even if it hasn't been, still slippy enough there, like. So there's top tip of the day for you. And then just to finish off this video, I'm going to have a wee nosy into the Anlong Forest to see if there's anybody in there, but to be honest I doubt there is, like. But sure, have we look anyway, just a wee glance and look pie. So that'll bring you back when you get that far, and then after that, that's probably it. What's that we saying again? Red sky in the morning, I'll be at McDonald's in half an hour, something like that, isn't it? Jokies. Little dad joke there, wasn't it? So just coming up to the wee Anlong Forest again. How we nosy, see if anybody's in there. I don't think so, like. Just a quick glance there, doesn't look to be. Just going a wee bit closer. As I say, I've already camped there and just wanted to try somewhere different. The blue lough is good, but I probably wouldn't camp there again. Well, I got a misty idea and all, but it is what it is. It was good, but just couldn't see much, and that was a good thing in a way. But I know in there it's more sheltered, but it's just too many people there now, even though there's nobody there now. I probably would camp in there again, like, but during the week. I definitely wouldn't go there at the weekend. It's packed with people, I think. But it looks from here, there's nobody in there. From here it looks in good enough file order, like, so probably put on the list for to do again. Sleep Dome, done that one time, and the views from there were brilliant. Well, maybe because you're on the top and all, but far drier and all. Up where I was there was a bit of a swamp, but that was my own fault for picking a swampy spot, so I wouldn't be down about that exact spot again. Not after that rain, even though it didn't give it, but you're sort of meant to expect them things. Right, well that's me near back to the car. Just one last thing. Now whenever you all see that Mourne Mountain Rescue and the 4x4 trucks going up to the mountains, like I know this bit of path here, they could probably drive over it in their big 4-wheel drive things, but see when you get on head up there, like I think them trucks get right and close to the top, not the very top of the mountains, but the tops of them paths, and I do not know how they get up. There's like big giant boulders everywhere. I'm gonna have to look into that to see how they get past all that stuff, or do they just drive as well? Must just drive as far as they can, then walk. But I seen them going off road one time up over all these big mad rocks. I know somebody needed rescued, like, but look class. Right, I shouldn't be waffling this much for this time of the morning. I've got the sniffles. I do apologise. Just, I had a wee quick check around camp there before I left, and I hope I've got everything, but I do, as far as I know. So I've been walking by a few sheep, just to the magic gate again, and then that's where the video will end. Didn't take that long to go to the car, even with a wee bit. Oh, what ones are scared of me? Must have rough enough this morning. No, you can notice the weight difference on the way back, obviously. A couple of bottles of water less, and a couple of tins of juice, and I don't know what else was there, a wee bit of food or something maybe. But it makes quite a difference, like, even though the tent's soaking, it'll take some drying out, but we'll get it sorted. And I'll probably get home and maybe put this onto YouTube. We'll see. I'm sure it'll go on a bit. I'll try and cut it down because nobody likes watching them when they're too long. We see it coming on about an hour or something. But as soon as I go through this gate, count this as my finish line. Wrong way. So there we go. All nicely closed. There's one more key before we go. Sure, where would you get it? Okay, until next time. Bye.